Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Bro Op with Dawn of War Unification, where I have a hopefully relaxed game of survival with lovely members of the community and have a little interview style kinda questions and stuff. And today I'm joined by Barbatos. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing quite good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Totally not the second recording because I messed up or so.
Oh, delete that. Let's leave that.
Totally
back.
not. So.
Forgot Thanos snaps.
So that's nice. That's nice. To give a quick introduction to Barbatos. Barbatos started, at least that I know him, basically, in the beta as a tester at first. Then he kind of ranked up, you could say, as a map maker, and now he's a fully fledged coder as well. For the most stuff he did was for Night Lords, but also some Death Guard stuff and stuff like that. So he's kind of working up the ladder here.
Slowly and surely, we're moving up there. I also have worked in some stuff for Last Stand now that the previous developer has left.
Yeah, I noticed that. With Last Stand, there's quite a lot of stuff going on there as well. So for the people who enjoy that game mode, there's gonna be more stuff to come. Or I think there already was a lot of stuff added in the previous update, I think, if I remember correctly, the patch notes.
Yes. I worked on the implementation of the Black Templars.
Oh.
And the Renegade Gold, since a lot of people love Renegade Gold, as I do. And we reworked one of the heroes, but his name is escaping me at the moment.
Like will come again, I guess. We are here quite some time, so. You may remember. The first question I always kind of ask is if you want to share something about you personally, just as much as you want to share, of course. Not too private here. We're on the internet.
Yes. I live in the United States, US East, and in real life I work in the medical field, so mostly pharmaceutical, so prescription drugs. That's what I study for, and still studying for, because college wants my money. But anyway, if I'm not doing my IOL job, then I just here helping make maps, and if I'm not making maps, I'm writing down documents or doctrines.
The like doctrines. You need to help me a bit here because like in the lore, and that is anything that is not Dawn of War stuff, I'm kinda lost. So can you explain to me what a doctrine would be and stuff like that?
Before I was a tester, I mostly written down doctrines, which is like a race doctrine, like a planner for when you make like a faction. Like it's kind of like the background of what you want to implement in the faction, what it would be like, and like Dawn of War wise, how would it be implemented. Kind of, it's just used to plan out a faction, how they would be like in the game, or rather in the mod.
I see. So it's okay. It's like one of these kind of brainstormy documents.
I did see some other people try at it, but I never really see like an official format for it. So I sorted like doctrines and created a good bit of them way back when I first joined the community. Although now that I'm in position of a dev, I can help out in much more than just creating doctrines.
Yeah, that's the thing I kind of like the most, that being like part of the team is that you feel you can do so much more than you would otherwise. It's like not I myself I'm not like coding. Sometimes I feel I'm like only the guy talking, but yeah, it's all the small things you can help with. I think it's kind of nice. And the team, like the team is really nice to work with.
Each member of the team I appreciate heavily. They really did help me, or brought me up to where I am now. Especially with the coding aspect. Oh boy, I have to see. I remember so many days where I open up Core 6 and look at a white screen, thinking, how can I do this? And then the day is quickly over, as I still look at the white screen.
Yeah, I mean there's quite a lot of knowledge gathered in the team over the years. You can feel it. If you have a question, there's most certainly an answer for most things, basically. All right. Before we get sidetracked too much, I kind of need to ask this because I was wondering myself. You name yourself Barbatos, so can you tell me a bit about the reasoning and quote unquote the lore behind it?
I mostly picked it as a random name, although there is some background. I've been into a series called Gundam, big mecha famous Japanese series, and there's this one Gundam called Barbados, and I said, what a nice name. Seems fitting into 40k, mind if I take it? And then I took it for myself, Blood Raven style. And here I am, the Iron Warrior named Barbados.
So it's Barbados and not Barbatos.
I know my pronunciation of the name can be quite funny, so either works for me.
Okay. Because as a German, I sometimes pronounce stuff kind of weird, but as you say, that sometimes these fantasy names there are no clear cut to it, so I don't feel too bad for pronouncing it like that.
Yeah, I know I can. Yeah, a lot of the times when I pronounce Barbados, I just say like that, and then some other times I just say in another way, mostly because I don't really know the official pronunciation of the name.
Yeah, and I also heard for some like the 40k stuff that there is quote a official idea how to pronounce it, but it's also because it's sometimes made up Latin stuff that it's also kind of you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, sometimes in the lore, like they take names of like figures in history, like if I remember right, blood angels have like the names of a lot of, I think, demons, like actual demons, like what was the name?
Like actual demons in
yes,
real
like
life.
in real life, yes, like not in 40k, so some actual demons. Dark angels too, actually. Dark angels as Azazel.
Yeah, I noticed that they have like all the big tier 4 guys as well. Azrael, if you pronounce it in German, and stuff like that. I kind of like it because I also called angels because I think some of these are fallen angels and became demons and stuff like that. So Ezekiel and stuff, I think. Is that also?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all
Ezekiel.
biblical stuff.
Yeah, they definitely know where they got the names from.
Oh shit, my poor raptor scouts.
Come over here, got my heavy weapons prepared.
Come on. The
okay.
cowards.
I mean,
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Just a smidgen more. Yes. Come on. There we go. Got him.
Instantly annihilated.
Nice. All right. Don't get.
Let me slowly move up here with my heavy weapons.
Yeah, actually, all the talking here could totally slacking and tagging up and stuff. So. Yeah. So. Next question is, what is your favorite faction? Like you can say in the lore, but also in Unification.
Let's go with lore a bit, because it's practically the core part of my identity. I love the Iron Royals in the lore. They're not in the mod, but they're one of my favorite legions ever. I love them for being trench specialists. They're a bit of rivalry with the Imperial Fist, which are in the mod. But that's my favorite faction, and I can just play them through Chaos Marines, but still. But in the mod though, I mostly play Chaos and Gold factions. That's what I mostly play as. So like sometimes it'd be Death Guard, Night Lords, Emperor Children. I used to play Emperor Children a lot in 5.9, but 6.9 I played a lot of Death Guard when they were considered one of the most broken factions at the time. But nowadays, my favorite faction is the Night Lords, and I've been doing a lot of coding stuff for them recently. Still doing some more.
Yeah, that's why I actually chose the Night Lords here, because I know you made added a lot of stuff for them. So I didn't pick them randomly here.
It was intentional. You wish to become a Lord of the Night like I am.
I also, as we speak, I kind of make or at least prepare the guide video for them, and yeah, I noticed a lot of stuff that like got changed in the version, let's say 7.0 to 7.3 we have now. So a lot of more unique stuff added, like this. What I mean, just looking here, the blind panic and stuff. And what is called a swift strike on the raptors and stuff like that. I really like that to be different than normal chaos and stuff.
Yeah, and then some more stuff I made. Like there's one recently I made for the Predator, but it's gonna be for the next patch when it comes out. It's gonna be keep their stuff for late game sabotage, so to speak.
Interesting. So we can expect some stuff, and next update. I mean, yeah, Keklu's made we can talk about it. Keklu's made a post the other day about it. So I kind of when I make videos like that, I'm always thinking, can we say that, or was this already pronounced?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I do not want to slip up and then be like, oh shit.
Yeah, I know how that be. I'll debate a lot over what I'm saying. Should I say this? No. Let's just wait. Let's just wait till the next patch. The people will find out soon.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, as I say here, we're adding stuff for the Night Lords. I also get now the possessed here. That weren't in the 6.0 version, and they are now here. Really like them being added here because I don't know. There's something about Possessed I really like.
Possessed are fun. I really love Possessed. Although Night Lords do not love Possessed in their lore, they do have them. So, I was the one that helped introduce them in the last patch. Well, there was just in the army painter, they was pretty much stuck in like stasis, and then I had to release them from it and put them in their war store.
Yeah,
So,
I kind of find it interesting that they were like, when in the army painter, they're basically at least the model done and also coded and stuff, so they are more or less ready to be implemented, right?
It was pretty much ready, it just wasn't really put in quite yet, so I pretty much added them in with a unique role, like mostly because some Furies will not really use much for late game stuff because they're so easy to kill when you get to tier 3, tier 4. And it'd be and I said, hey, the Possessed though, they're kinda like demons, so technically we can skew this to make them kinda like late game Furies in a sense. So giving them the ability and I also given them their range attack for free. They don't need the upgrade. That's what they have over normal possess. They don't need to be upgraded to get the ranged attack.
Yeah, that's really nice. Actually, I didn't notice that they have a range deck. I just noticed it now. So I kind of possessed, like, for Chaos Marines are already really nice, but what's making them even better than later is that they have this fire attack that also works when they're just walking in and stuff. So yeah. Quickly looking at your firing line over here.
Oh yes, those heavy weapons teams, they're just chilling. You know, they got a cup of soda next to their side, like, this is another day in the 40th millennium, and they are gunning down multiple Tyranids.
Yeah, the backpack looks kind of like big soda pack, so I can see that. And they have also this little thing going to the helmet. I imagine them having, like, now a beer keg on the back and sipping away. It kind of works for me here.
Yeah, I can see that now.
Now you can't unsee it. There you go.
I can't. Now it can't. Now this color scheme is forever ruined.
Nice.
Man.
Okay, getting some more upgrades. And also, yeah, do I get some more units? I hope I do. Yeah, I need some of these upgrades actually.
I have decided to solve under the Plague God.
The Plague God, so yeah, no Nurgles units.
Yep, I went no goal.
Then you can get what I called again, these special infantry.
Mobians.
Yeah.
The
No, not the Mobian, the guys with the big rocket launchers and stuff. What are they called? They are Tekan. Sorry, they are not here.
Tekan.
They are special Nurgle lads in Tekan.
Yeah, the Nogalags of Vraxians or the Mobians.
Yes.
Tarkon is more, hey, I have a radiation weapon. You have an infantry blob? Let's destroy all of that.
Yeah, that's the stuff I enjoyed with my IG playthrough. It's like okay, I can walk in your base and kill you, or I can park here and throw nuclear bombs. How's that?
That's right. Yes. That's what I enjoy as well. So seeing the devastation unfold before you, and then just taking the screenshot. Perfect for later.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen my how I did the Tau stronghold, but there's this little ledge you get in the middle where the relic is. I just sit there and launched nukes to the HQ and killed it.
I think I remember that bit with the ledge and the relic. Yeah, you could do that, couldn't you? I always wanted to try that, but didn't really have the time. I always just went through the stronghold, the last bit with a super heavy, like a Baneblade. Baneblade always uses the job.
I know, but because I've done so many playthroughs already, and I already had also a vanilla IG playthrough. I wanted to get a little more, let's say, a little more creative, and use more of the idea to how can I cheese this mission.
I do like that idea. How can I cheese this mission? There are plenty of strongholds that have given me anguish just from their mission objectives when I played through them the first time. Like the Tau one. Oh, the Tau one.
Yeah, I mean, most of it gets solved if you are getting your economy up and don't sit in your base and stuff like that. So there's and also one thing, you could even cheese a lot in vanilla. It's not Dark Elder, because yes, everybody knows you can cheese Dark Elder, but the Necron stronghold, the monolith, you can kill them from the path behind with like heavy weapon teams and basilisks and stuff like that. So no need to go anywhere close to the base. Just be sit back and enjoy the show. I
Take
guess.
a cup of water and enjoy the fireworks going off as
Yes,
the next one.
yes.
Quake.
Ah, you. Now I need to move actually forward because there are bio wars.
Oh boy, the biowolves. Hopefully we don't get too close to their base now. Those damn biowolves like the camp next to the death area. Got the name. Doomwave spawn, yeah.
I mean, for most, when I don't play a lot of survival, I have to say, but when I play survival, I normally forcefully trigger the doom wave at some point.
Oh yeah. Definitely when we are... I'd say we can do that when we are bored with these Tyranids hopping into our firing lines.
Yes. And all this talk, I'm totally forgetting that we also make a little interview here, so I need to roll a bit with the questions here. Totally getting sidetracked here, so just shows how much fun it is to play. How did you get in contact with Dawn of War? Because most people get like the vanilla stuff, and I'm just repeating. How did you get in contact with Dawn of War?
I got in contact via mostly Poncho's video on Unification. So I saw the video and then I immediately went, this seems pretty cool. Because at the time when I got into Dawn of War, it was like during the pandemic, and Poncho's video was like a year later. I was playing like a lot of RTS at the time, so I wanted some more, like StarCraft 1, StarCraft 2. I played those. But when I saw his video, like, this is pretty cool. I bought the game for me, bought the game for a friend, and we played through it. I played through all of the vanilla campaigns, like 1, Winter Assault, Dark Crusade, and Soulstorm. And then I installed the mod, began on 5.9, and I went from there.
That's interesting. So you basically started the mod, basically Dawn of War with the mod, you could say.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of, or for most people, I would say, it is that they played like Soulstorm, like back in the day and stuff, and then didn't play it or just played it through, and then at some point got in contact with Unification, be like, oh yeah, that's nice, let's play this instead. That's interesting.
Yeah, I guess you can say pretty young. Although I got 3,000 hours in the game, so I consider myself experienced at this point.
Yeah, nice. I can see how you would sink a lot of hours into the game. It is. If you like also map making and coding and stuff, there's a lot of things going into their time. Oh, I got a Predator.
Ah, yes, the Batmobile of the Night Lords.
So, I mean, survival reinforcement. So we play on hard, right?
Yeah. We on hold.
Good. So not too, what should I say? Too difficult for us.
Shouldn't whack our brains too much with the micro.
Yeah, that's good. already slipping too much. I'm doing a little attack here. Oh, well, come on. This is a cinematic attack while my X-Mouse is coming in, and also a little strike.
Yes. Nice.
The issue is I think I have the effects also on medium, so the strike is not perfectly displaying, but who cares?
Yeah. Using the Axe Master though, so swing the axes.
I really like the Axe Master because it's not like your standard Demon Prince. It's like named character and has some abilities and stuff.
Especially a visible Demon Prince.
Yeah, it's like knock knock, who is there? A Demon Prince.
And I got a big axe.
Yeah.
With your name on it specifically.
Here comes now also a big one, the Kratos battle tank. There we go. Oh, it can deploy a Cyclops. How awesome is that? And I haven't, as I said, I made the guide, but I haven't put everything inside here, and fear gas launchers as well. Oh wow, fear gas launchers. How do I get those? Behind. I need to get the smoke launchers first, right? Yeah. Just remembering.
The smoke launchers are the fuel gas launchers. It's like the replacement.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Death Guard in a sense.
That's more breaking your enemy's mental health.
Oh, there's Barbatos, the Iron Priest, man, on a fire drake, just sitting. Wow, I didn't know this was in. This looks so awesome.
It is. I'm real happy with the result of this boy.
Wow.
The first Iron Royal cameo in the mod.
How nice is that one? I'm really a sucker for these fire drakes, I have to say. They're so good.
They're really good. I like the fact that this one is blue and they got the blue flames and everything. It's simply amazing to look at.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, nice.
And now I'm not only here in the voice call, but I'm also in the game.
Yeah, it's like, where are you? I'm here and here.
As they say, I am Alfarius. Wait a minute.
So just needed to set up something that I have everything up here. Okay. Building everything to the max. As you are also making a lot of maps, actually, ever since now. How is your typical process of making a map? I always wondered, because I made for a different game way back also a map or two, but I couldn't finish like large ones. I only made like small, and then my how should I say, my creativity went out basically. I couldn't think of more to do it, so I couldn't make bigger maps. How is it for you? What's your typical thing on how to start a map and finish it?
Usually, it takes time for me to think up of a map, but I do take inspiration and it helps me finish maps. But the process usually it's more tedious than it is actually enjoyable. It depends on like the map size. Like if it was like this map size, if I'm particularly inspired, I can finish a map of this size in like 3 days. But if it was like a stronghold size map, it'd take me like weeks to finish because there's like so much details I want to look absolutely perfect. The mission editor, which is where you used to make maps, is very restrict in what you could and could not do. You need to like kind of learn with the program and how to utilize its intricacies to really make a map nice looking. Like several maps I made, like Blood Ravine. That one took 3 days to make. Well, not 3 days. I'd say 4 days because I got feedback for it, and it did took a bit because I need to go through decal. Like I need to put on decals, which is like what you use to decorate the ground, the assets like trees and stuff, like broken down trees, and then I need to start putting the player spawn area. Then I need to think, where do I put the strategic points, criticals, slags, and relics? That's one of the more harder parts to decide because it pretty much determines the map's balance, like critical locations.
Yeah, that's true. How you put the points is an intricate part. It's as important as you would, let's say, how to place a possible terrain or not. It's basically the same importance.
Yeah. Rather to decide a squadron units can go through here or they can't go through really determines the flow.
there's a lot of Tyranids coming in here.
I think my side is pretty much done. I got a Death Hammer, the Tier 1 Titan. Let me send Barbatos myself over there.
Yeah, I have also the Dark Knight coming in here, of course. The Dark Knight world. I'm just sitting back a bit to see what it can do and stuff. So that's interesting. So you kind of have the stamina that I do not have. If you say, yeah, it's kind of tedious, but I get through it. I'm...
Oh! Yeah. It's mostly... What really tests your endurance is when you make a 512 times 512 map, which is the size of a typical stronghold map. Usually, like, for me, it takes weeks to finish a map that is that size, because it's just that big that there's so much space that you don't know what to do with.
Yeah, exactly. That's a thing I always have. It's like what I told you earlier with the map size. With small maps, I'm like, it feels like natural. This comes to this, and this comes to that, and then you have a map. But with larger sizes, you kind of need an overarching idea of what you want to have it, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's like when you make a map with a objective on it. Like, how can I make the map fit well with the objective on it? Like a survival map or assault map. Like, it really puts into perspective what you could do with maps when you make a lot of them like I did.
Yeah, yeah. There's actually the hammer if you want to get your commander ranked up.
Oh yeah, let me get over there then. Alright, Master Store. You're gonna get your war gear.
Let's go. Yeah, I kind of admire that. I'm more of a guy. If it gets too tedious, then I kind of quit. So it's nice.
Yeah, I did have a good bit of mapping experience back in the day. Well, not Dawn of the War, more other games. So I was able to kind of carry it here, albeit with some adjustments.
So the other map making games. What other games are this?
Ooh, probably the most popular one everyone knows. Everyone knows about Minecraft. I did do a lot of creations back on that game in the day.
All right.
There's that kind of map. I did StarCraft 1 maps when I got bored playing the game.
StarCraft 1.
Yeah, the game. Played it during pandemic when I was getting back into ODS, and since the game was free, I just like, maybe I can do more stuff with this game. And then I just did some maps on it. Ah, interesting. I can't get the hammer on this hero. But maybe it's something to report later. But
Yeah.
But yeah, I was able to carry my skills over here pretty, I'd say, seamless, because the maps I made, a lot of them has been praised to be rather beautiful. Especially, I know Blood Ravine has been praised as beautiful. Capital, probably gonna butcher the pronunciation of this one. San Gonomaya has been praised as beautiful. So, glad to make great looking maps.
Yeah, it's something that it's like underestimated how, like, for older RTSs, how new maps keep them alive. Especially if you said like StarCraft 1. I'm watching like every half a year the KSL, or no, now they're now called, or ASL, they are now called SSL, whatever. It's like the top Korean StarCraft, and they always have, like, in every season they have like new maps, and without the new maps, I'd say it would not necessarily get too boring, but still wouldn't be the same, you could say.
Yeah, like, you know, we don't want to play Meeting of Minds all the time of Fate Omega.
There are other maps than Meeting of Minds. I didn't hear about them.
Actually, you're right. You're right. I don't know what I'm talking about. My bad.
So this kind of answers also the question what other games you play, or you said you rediscovered RTS, so but you also mentioned Minecraft. What is the games you play when you're not like in Dawn of War mode?
Before I went to RTS, I was very avid into fighting games.
Oh.
I really like playing fighting games. The game series I play and still am a fan of is games made by Oxys, which they made Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear. I really love those two game series they made. I've been a fan ever since Asinful, so like when I was like a wee boy. But yeah, I played a lot of fighting games. I have about more hours than I do in Dawn of War from playing those fighting games. If I combine all my hours from the games I have in my Steam library.
That's interesting because it's like totally different. But yeah, it's also makes sense. You do not want to play the same genre like for the rest of your life.
Especially since I play fighting games on keyboard, so it can give you carpal tunnel. So I just take a break on it by playing Dawn of War. Especially when I laugh too much. Every time I play a fighting game, I just do this thing called labbing, which is basically I put myself in a scenario and test out what I can do in that scenario to beat it with different answers to it.
Oh, so you're taking it really seriously. Jesus.
Oh yeah. But now I was way back then. Nowadays I'm more focused on the work I do for the mods, or it's more relaxed than it was back in those days.
The only fighting game I ever like practiced and wanted to get a bit better on was like Soul Calibur. I like that fighting game because it's like, why do I want to fight with my hands if I can bring a sword?
Yes, Soul Calibur. I played that game. I played the 5th one. I hope not many people like the 5th one though.
The 5th one wasn't really great, I have to say. I started with the 2nd installment, that was great. They also had like in the GameCube Link as a cameo character, and I'm a little, I may have told it already at some point, I'm already a big fanboy of the Legend of Zelda series, so it got me hooked really hard. So yeah.
I am just the better of all my brothers.
Alright. Fighting games it is. Did you ever, like there's a lot of people around it, also like play tabletop and stuff? You said that you got into the lore and into the mod relatively late, but did you play the tabletop as well and stuff?
No. I know I wasn't able to play the tabletop really because I know the hobby is quite expensive. I know there are ways to circumvent such expense via other means, but I'm not willing to do such because I'm not really too interested in doing the tabletop. I heard it's cool. I even bought like a set of miniatures once, like a long time ago, but never really got around to painting them. So like, it's not too interested in doing the tabletop. Although I do read the tabletop rules once in a while.
Yeah, I kind of can relate to it because it's also again a pretty high amount of work you want to put into the models and painting and stuff. So it's too much work for me.
Yeah, it takes a while, and you need to like learn how to paint the way, how to get like the right paints and stuff. Especially if you want to make your army to look like what you want your army to be.
Yeah, like pretty unique. I've once watched channel where they got through to some kit bashing special thingies they did, and that I really enjoyed seeing it. But as they told, what they went through to get it like it looks now, it's so much.
Yeah. Although I hope that people are able to, with what people created with their armies on tabletop, I can't help but admire their patience for doing such.
Yes. It's not like because it's not for me, but I can see how you could get invested and how it really comes out in the end. Just getting a close-up of turn, it's getting absolutely irradiated coming close to your base. It's glorious.
Ah, yes. More artillery inbound for them, that's for sure. Especially with another super heavy that I have. More tanks inbound.
Nice.
By the end of this, it's going to be tank ammo and not war ammo.
Yeah. The dawn of tanks. So basically this more or less brings me to the last question I have here is what is your, if you can tell us, if it's not kind of secret, are your next project for the mod, like map wise or faction wise and stuff?
Usually I kind of rotate between my duties. Sometimes I'm sometimes I'll be making maps, sometimes I think, what kind of last stand hero I can implement. Then the next I think, what can I do for this faction? So right now I'm in the middle of doing more stuff with Night Wolves. I'm still thinking of more stuff to do. And then when I finish with that, I'll probably go make a map. And then when I finish the map, I go do some last stand stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. Expect more maps and more last stand stuff.
And the Lords of the Night will not be forgotten. In fact, I see a Sultan Demon having fun right over here.
Yeah, I mean I'm not sure if I said it already, but I really like how they developed from like 7.0 with their first, more or less, yeah, you could say their first installment, and then how already they got, and now as we are now in 7.3, get so much cool stuff already that is different than Chaos. So looking forward to what comes with them.
Yes, more shall come with the Nightfall Protocol. It's gonna be quite fun.
I think we are now at wave, I'm at wave 8 and you're at wave 9. I would say it wouldn't be a nice way to play without triggering a Doom Wave, so I'm just now moving to the enemy base, getting in cinematic mode and see what happens.
Alrighty, let's see if we can beat this, which I think we can. I got something surprise when they destroy enough of my units.
Yeah, I already have my tier 2 Titan ready built up. If they kill enough tanks, there will be more.
Always more. Alright, Barbados. Oh, I mean me. Go forward.
Yeah, the X-Master for me is also really pretty overzealous, sprinting before the pack.
Hey.
I think that's the Doom Wave. Old Iron one. There's like 4 or 5 old Iron ones already. Yeah.
Hello, Conifexes, hello. Oh, they can't do anything against Barbados.
Try to shoot up. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yes, come.
Right.
Oh my god. This is so much stuff going on.
Let me move my Basculus a bit up.
Yeah, there's so much irradiation already here. They
I
really
didn't
don't
even
know where
realize.
to face first. They're like totally confused. Nice.
I didn't even realize I have a Thorn heavy weapons team. more heavy weapons guys, alright. Unentrenched boys, we're moving up.
Oh boy, I haven't even lost a unit yet.
Oh boy, Barbados has died.
Oh, we destroyed the enemy. That's
Nice.
There we
That
go. There we go.
Was an intense dune wave, but hey, we destroyed them at the cost of myself.
Oh, you died.
Yes, I died.
Oh, sad to hear
My
that.
Bob. Rest in peace, Bob.
Yeah. All right, I think this kind of wraps it up. If you do you have some last words, some greetings, some shout outs you want to do here while you're here?
Well, all I can really say is that I'm happy to be on here and to show myself to the community, as I will continue working on more projects for everyone. I can only hope that you enjoy them.
There you hear it. All for the community here. So yeah, as usual, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. There will be maybe some more of these formats. I have not forgotten about them. You see here, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed hearing a bit about Barbatos. So now I can pronounce it correctly. And yeah, as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
Bye bye.